Today we're taking a look at the new 17-round magazine for the Hellcat. Springfield just released their new 17-round magazine for the Hellcat platform, and I'm really happy to see that they're continuing to expand on this platform and add new additions to it instead of just stopping with the original Hellcat we got there, but they continue to expand with it. They went with Hellcat Pro, they made it bigger, then they got the 15-round mags, and they got the 17-round mags. They're just continuing to add more capacity to a really good platform. I've got a couple videos already on the Hellcat and Hellcat Pros here if you guys are interested in seeing those, my updates. We're actually gonna do this as a small update video as well, because this video is gonna be fairly short because it's just an update on the magazine, so I figured I might as well update you guys on the gun itself and the platform and how well it's been performing for me. I wanna thank the sponsor of today's video, Brownells. Brownells has been a huge supporter of the channel and has helped me tremendously in the things that I do here, and I couldn't have done a lot of this stuff without them. You can use code TA10 to save 10% off orders $150 or more, and I highly recommend you take advantage of that because you can save a lot of money on your projects and builds. This build actually was done with them and everything on their website, so you can build this exact gun as well and save 10% on it, which is a significant amount on a project like this. So once again, big thank you to Brownells for supporting the channel. Definitely take a look at their website and save some money by using that discount code. But the 17-round magazine, here is your 15-round magazine, and the only difference is your 15-round magazine is flush fit, and your 17-round magazine is gonna have an extension here on the bottom. So I'll show you guys real quickly. There is your 15-round mag, and then there is your 17-round mag. So you get 2 more rounds with this, and I think that is significant because you're looking at like a Glock 17 size for 17 rounds, and this is a much smaller size than that. Obviously, you have an extended grip length, and you're gonna have to take into consideration for that. Those of you that have bigger hands are gonna really like this because it gives you more to grip onto. I have smaller hands, so it really is not gonna affect me a ton because I think the grip of the Hellcat Pro was enough for me. But I'm just really happy to say that they continue to make options for this. Now for the durability or strength of the magazine. So this is the exact same magazine as your other Hellcat magazines. This is a Hellcat Pro magazine just with an extension. It does have 2 more witness holes showing that it has 17-round magazine, but you're not gonna change anything with the magazine. There's nothing different with the springs, there's nothing different with the material that they're using. The only difference is it has a base plate here, basically like this one on your normal Hellcat. So you're gonna have the same durability that you've had with their normal magazines. And me personally, I've not had any problems with these magazines so far. I'd really like to see them continue to expand with this platform and see what more things they come out with. I think these little upgrades that they've been doing, the threaded barrel, the safety version, the longer magazines, they're coming out with little things here and there that are continuing to make this platform even better and giving more options for different customers. Some people want the threaded barrel, some people want a safety, some people don't. So it's cool that they have options in different ways. I think this is a really cool setup. I have a video on this setup in a bag carry because this is the bag gun that I carry with, because it's got the CCX suppressor from JK Armament, the TLR7 flashlight, which I don't think was in the video when I filmed it. I just added that recently from Streamlight. And then now the extra magazine, which I'm probably gonna put into because it's the bag, so I don't really have to care about that deep of concealment, but more capacity is always a good thing. So now let's give you a quick update on the Hellcat and how it's been performing for me, and do I still carry this? So the Hellcat Pro is one that I carry very often. So I would say probably about 30 to 40% of the time I'm carrying a Hellcat Pro. The other probably 50% I'm carrying a Glock 45 with the Radian Ramjet and a Holosun 509. And then the other 10% is usually like just a normal Hellcat, not that one, that's more of a range toy, but a smaller Hellcat with a Holosun 507K, I believe what it's called. But that's if I really, really want as small as physically possible, I'll go with that one. But any other times, I'm usually carrying this or my Glock 45. Another gun that has actually become a contender here soon as a concealed carry option is the Echelon. Really enjoying this so far, especially with the Trijicon optic on here. This is the new RMR HD. I've got a full video on this and the Echelon if you guys are interested. I probably can't link them both, but if you guys can go to my YouTube channel and check out those videos. But so far, the Echelon has been a really good gun. Feels good. It's kind of like a full-size, bigger Hellcat, kind of in my opinion. So it's been a really good gun so far, and it's been kind of a contender for a concealed carry spot here soon. I like to get more rounds through it before I put it in that role, but so far I really like what I'm seeing with that. So the Hellcat had 0 malfunctions still to date. I have done multiple videos on this, and if you guys have watched those, you know I had no malfunctions, and as I continue to test these and get more of them, I'm still having really good success with them. So I have 0 complaints with this gun, and I really like them for concealed carry, so it's something I recommend to a lot of people, especially if you're looking for a gun that's not not as big as like a Glock 19 or a Glock 17, but you want something a little bit smaller. And I always use Glock because most people can easily compare that to something they kind of like, oh, okay, I know what that feels like. That's why I usually go with Glock. But it's smaller than that, but it's bigger than those guns that are too small that you have harder time being able to shoot well with. So I can shoot really well with this gun. Personally, I'm comfortable with it. I really like it. Put a lot of rounds through this platform. And it's a gun that I look at continuing to carry until something better comes out or until they upgrade it. But they're doing really good at upgrading it. So I don't necessarily think that I'm going to be changing my concealed carry gun anytime soon. But that's my quick update. It's been a great gun for me, and I'm really liking these so far. Really looking forward to what else Springfield comes out with, because they've been doing a good job. Like I said, the Echelon, they put a lot of work into and a lot of thought into it, and you can tell. So I really look forward to seeing what else comes out later in the year. Hope this video was helpful for you to give you a little more information on the new magazines they just came out with. So go ahead and pick up some for yourself. They're a little expensive, but it is nice to have extras. But actually, let me show you real quickly, because I'm sure I'll have questions about this. What does this look like in that gun? There you go. So it obviously sits down quite a bit. You got the extendo look. I think you have to hold it sideways. I'm pretty sure is the rule with that. But just gives you an extended look. But this, if I was ever gonna carry this gun, I would use this as a spare magazine just with me. So if I burnt through all this, I could switch to this one, and then you at least have 17 more to go with instead of switching to your, I think 12 is what this normally carries. So this is, as you can tell, I love the look of this gun. It's crazy. This is a range toy. This is not a concealed carry gun. This is not a gun I put in that roll, but it is fun to shoot around because it's got the comp and the red dot and the flashlight. But this just makes it look even more ridiculous. If you're looking to help out the channel and the things I do here, there's a couple ways to do that down in the description. There's some discount codes from companies that I personally trust that you can use to save some money. And there is a link to my link tree. Using those links does help out the channel, and I really appreciate the support. If not, just liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, all those things are super helpful as well. So close to 100,000. And I'm really excited about that. It's just cool to see milestones like that, to just be able to notice growth. So I'm going to recognize that. I'm going to appreciate it, and I'm going to set a new goal and work very hard to accomplish that. None of this would be possible without you, and I really appreciate that. I can have a couple companies that support me on the things I do here, and another reason I've had great success is because of the companies that support me: Howitzer, Brownells, and Hold Up Display. Howitzer is a clothing brand that donates 5% of proceeds to charity, and they also collaborate with me on my own t-shirt. There's a link in the description if you want to pick up one for yourself. Brownells is a company that you can use code TA10, save 10% on all $50 or more, and that'll save you guys 10%. You guys can save a significant amount of money, so I highly recommend taking advantage of that. And Hold Up Display makes these racks, and they speak for themselves. Other than that, guys, thank you so much, and I appreciate you all.